Hey, how's it going? And welcome to Slay the Princess. This is like a multiple choice, multiple ending, point and click game. Really like the art style of it. It looks like it's been drawn in pencil. And I thought that looked cool, so let's play. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess. Am I the hero?
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay her.
Why?
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, the end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Oh my god, there's so many choices. Oh my god. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. I kind of want to go for that. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? You considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh my god. Forget it, I'm not doing this. What if I just turn around and leave?
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
No. Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin, I'll slay the princess. I'll go to the cabin, I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, definitely know where I'm going. Nope. The only thing I know it matters I'm not going to the cabin is I'm actually pretty okay with the world ending. I relish the coming of new dawn beyond our own. Gonna go walk in the opposite direction now. Gonna go for that one.
There won't be a new dawn if the world ends. There'll just be nothing forever. Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Yes.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oi!
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Come on.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
I don't wish to save the world. No, I'll go in. Sheesh.
That's great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly.
But how is she going to end the world?
A warning before you go any further.
Aye.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay, I mean, understandable.
Fortunately, she's only a princess, whereas you are a valiant and talented warrior. It'll be easy, so long as you stay focused.
Is it going to be a case where it turns out she's a warrior princess?
We can't just go through with this and listen to him. She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Exactly. I grew up in Disney originals. In all of them, they save the princess. Proceed into the cabin. This is really cool. Hello?
The
Princess?
interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Is that my murder weapon?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I didn't say I was going to do this at all. Explore, take the blade, enter the basement.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I'm still not sure if I'm going to slay her. Enter basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
A very nice person.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
She's probably the only one down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay. Hi. Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Sure thing.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
She already knows I'm here.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
This might be a weird thing to ask, but what happened to the other chain? Did she start off like this, or did she used to have both her wrists chained?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Nah, she looks fine.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Step, 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 step. What? No way, why would you even think that? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
True.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare.
Why?
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I don't know. Which one? Drop it, tighten your grip. I'm worried if I drop it, she's gonna lunge at me or something. Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
I thought you were meant to be nice.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I don't know. Are you some sort of immortal being?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
What time period are we in? Is there an option to go get a gun?
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Explorer, what if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Okay. Can I just go straight for the end game? Are you sure she's not armed?
I'm positive.
How positive?
I'm not. But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
True.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Slay her! Sure, go for it.
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and catches you in the neck.
You said you were positive she didn't have a weapon.
Blood sprays from the cut, your
Damn.
severed carotid artery painting the princess with strokes of red. You'd better finish your task quickly before you run out of time.
Die. I have the option to just die. Wonderful. Sure, try finish the job. I don't think you'll
With the last
Oh!
bit of your will, you press forward, sinking the blade deep into the princess's heart.
I did it!
Oh.
The two of you collapse on
Oh.
the floor together, rapidly bleeding out.
Somehow, I thought this would turn out a little differently. But I wonder, do you really think that this was enough to stop me?
I'm guessing no.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Can she?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Solid. This is chapter 2? But I'm dead! And I killed the princess!
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So is each chapter just going over and over again?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Okay. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? I died. What am I doing here? She's going to kill me again? But I already slew the princess. Sure, she killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again? Yeah, I'm getting a
terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
No, it's not.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Possibly.
This whole thing's a crock of shit.
Who are
She's
you?
just going to pull a knife out of nowhere and stab us again.
Oh, is this my past self?
Stabbed to death? Well, you won't have to worry about that. The princess is unarmed.
No, she's not.
Yeah, that's exactly what you told us last time. When we asked you if you were sure she didn't have a weapon on her, you said you were positive she didn't. But it turns out she did, because when we charged her, she started stabbing us to death.
This is interesting.
Calm down. I assure you she has no weapons, so there's no reason to fear her. You were made for this job. You'll do just fine.
I don't trust the narrator now. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it.
Yes, you have.
Like I said, we've just met for the first time, you and I.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Mm-hmm.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
You told me she wasn't armed, though, last time, and she was very armed.
We did exactly what you said. Sounds to me like you probably had some kind of elaborate nightmare, in which case I shouldn't be held accountable for what supposedly happened. But congratulations, you've been given a chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We stabbed the princess stabbed us, and now everyone's right back to where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah. Maybe it's like she's got some sort of time loop sort of power, like you kill her and she restarts.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? Had you failed to slay the princess, what would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Screw this. Who cares what happened to everyone else? She's not going to play fair, so we should do what we can to save ourselves and just get out of here.
Yes.
At least you know not to trust her, but you do realise that everything and everyone includes you, right? If you turn around and leave, you're dooming yourself as well as everyone else.
But I don't care about everyone else. I don't wish to die again.
She just caught us by surprise last time. She can't do that twice. So long as we're careful, we can win this. That's the spirit. Just keep that stiff upper lip, and you'll save the world in no time at all.
I didn't think this would be funny. I knew it was like a horror thing, but I didn't think it would have like humor in it. I didn't really know much about the story other than you had to slay a princess. Let's talk about this princess. Turn around and leave again.
And away we go. Good call.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope. You're persistent. Yeah, definitely know where I'm going.
Somehow I doubt that, but fine.
Yeah.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
And
That's
here's the
strange.
cabin.
It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
I'm gonna try and turn around and leave again this time.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I died last time trying to slay her. I wish to live this time.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up back at the cabin again. But everything is getting fuzzy.
Oh, are you okay? Oh, where's he gone?
What's going on? Where are we?
Am I going blind?
That son of a bitch flipped over the table, didn't he?
I'm hearing voices. Help! The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by textured nothingness. It is quiet. No, it's not. I can hear noises. Oh! There's a distant rumbling, a sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. Ugh! What? Who are you? Healers probe across the fabric of reality. Extremities find your conscious and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. The vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. This is a nightmare. Wake up. It's not. Oh! Oh, I'm back at the start.
You're on a path you're here to slay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm right back at the start then. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Oh, can you tell me what the reward is? Have you considered that maybe... Can you tell me what the prize is going to be for a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Is it better than death? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva Love Resolution. I'm gonna go for that.
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat.
Yep. Proceed. Take blade.
You take the blade from the table.
I don't know what happened at the end there. I'm guessing the
door
world
to the
ended.
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminating her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Don't let it fool you.
Just checking in on you.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
No. Hello.
You walk down the stairs.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Something. What? No way, why would you think that? Oh yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. No, I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Against your better judgment,
Why?
you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
I said just drop the knife. I didn't expect you to actually sit next to her.
We'll be fine.
No, you won't.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Oh, you're wanting to date? Yeah, it's pretty awkward. Relationship? You coming on to me? I want to get you out of here. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there, though. People out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked enough. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
What are you a highness of, though? Where is your land?
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
I'm here because you're supposed to end the world?
Don't just tell her that.
Why?
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
I mean, I don't like the world, so if you want to end it, you have my blessing.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
How long have you been down here?
Just how long has she been down here?
She looks good.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Also, why didn't they just kill her when they were chaining her up to the wall? What are you going to do if I let you out of here? No, I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information. Inclined to trust you, then I'm inclined to trust them. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
How does a princess destroy the world?
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you?
No.
What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Neither is my word.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust.
Well, I already know you've tried to kill me once.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
A relationship, alright. How long have you been down here? How long have you been down here?
Too long.
That's not a response. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Oh.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
You give me creeper vibes. Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh? Have you decided what to do with me?
Yes.
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here because I'm in the chains. I'm going to keep you locked away down here for at least for a bit. We can get to know each other while I decide what to do. Keep you locked away. Slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
What the hell am I? I'm not human. Am I some sort of goblin thing?
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Ow.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Oh, that's not an image I wanted to hear.
Holy shit, that hurts!
Yeah!
Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Can we? Flee and lock her in the basement. Give up. Finish the job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here, either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
You don't have to be such a Debbie Downer.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
I just need a plaster or a really good doctor.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
There we go again.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Probably not.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I like it. Chapter 2? Yeah. So I just have to avoid dying before I get to
You're
cabin.
on a path, and you're here to slay.
Wait, hasn't this already happened?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Fine.
That's fine. It doesn't matter
Voice of
if
the
he can
stubborn.
hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning.
Oh, interesting. It was the voice of the cheater in the last one. Now it's the voice of the stubborn.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Proceed to cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie.
Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight.
No.
Are you sure about that?
The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice.
Okay.
The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Crystal.
Heh.
Let's just get on with it already.
Proceed.
The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
This has changed. This is all like wooden cabin. We're now in some sort of stone castle. Approach the mirror. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Why can't he see the mirror?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
There is.
Stop bickering and just get on with it. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
Because he didn't mention it. I care about whenever I'm being lied to. I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. You're right. It doesn't matter. I want to see how handsome I am.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
True.
I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even do?
Mirror! Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
I don't have a reflection.
This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror. Oh, it's dirty.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Oh.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago. And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
That's weird. Alright, take blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Enter.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulphuric odour to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour.
Yeah.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
Oh, even her opening dialogue's different.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
She gonna look the same?
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
What kind of girl are you into?
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Can't I do both?
As you descend the final
Oh!
step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Again, only one of her wrists is shackled. I'm still curious why only one.
It looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Yes.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us.
So what, does she have some sort of power that can restart things?
And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
I'm kind of weirdly attracted to her right now. I'm having conflicted feelings.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Please do. Hope you heard all that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened. You look different. So you do remember me. I'm not here to free you. I'm not saying I'm here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like how we're both still alive. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. I don't know what happened to you since last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye-bye. I think... yeah, let's go for this.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been given free rein to wail on each other. Forever.
Oh, so we're like stuck in a constant loop?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Alright, fine. I believe you.
Ah.
What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously.
But how can I slay someone who just comes back to life and restarts everything?
You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember.
You're not important.
Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Just because it bothers you, I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me have died? No, I don't think she'll... Don't worry, I'm doing a good job. You got me. Pretty much everything you said is true. That
You're
one.
joking, right?
I'm just going to pretend that you're joking.
Yeah, you better be joking. We can't win unless you take this seriously.
I can't win against a tall demon lady anyway. You look different.
You look exactly the same.
Oh. So you do remember me?
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
It was only 3 minutes. It felt longer.
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
I haven't decided what I'm doing yet.
You haven't decided? We talked more than enough last time. Do you really have anything else to say? Or are you just stalling because you're scared I'm going to kill you?
Yes, I'm scared you're going to kill me again.
If you want to talk, I guess I can talk. But you should come a little closer first.
I don't know what happened to you since last time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady. Sure, step closer. What's the worst that could happen?
Blade held tight in your hand. You take a cautious step towards the princess.
Hello.
You stop a few feet short of her reach, her chains taut as she stares down at you.
Have you been working out? You've got some lovely muscles.
She's a lot bigger than I thought she was.
Yeah.
Why do you sound so scared? We can take her.
No, we can't.
Well, what do you want? Because every second we waste talking is a second we could spend killing each other instead.
Why do you want us to kill each other? Can't we just, I don't know, spar a little? Maybe there's a compromise where we can get where we get what we want. Nobody has to die. The world doesn't have to end. All you want to do is fight me. Does that mean you won't end the world? Don't you want to be free? What happened after you died? You were put down here for a reason. God, there's so many options. What happened after you died?
I woke up. Didn't you?
I was looking for a bit more clarity. You're different.
I know. You already told me.
But why are you different? The basement is different.
I like it. It's so cramped. Like the only way out of here is through each other.
Or we could just walk single file out of here.
That's right, not everything has to be so violent.
Yes!
That's pathetic. I would never do that, and I hate that you even suggested it.
Sorry. Doesn't any of this bother you? Don't you care about what you are?
Ugh, I care, okay? I guess I just care differently than you. When I saw you come back down here, I thought you would understand. I thought that we would want the same thing. But all you've done is ask me annoying little questions. It's like you don't even want to enjoy being alive.
Oh, I wish you could hear me right now. I want to enjoy being alive. I want to fight.
You need to calm down. Leave it at that. Can't we just, I don't know, why do you want us to kill each other?
Why wouldn't I want that? Why don't you want that? It felt good last time. It felt right.
You made me bleed.
And it makes sense.
How? If all you want to do is fight me, does that mean you won't end the world? I think this could go on for ages. Really, I could press every option. Oh, fine, if you want a fight, I'll give you a fight.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess.
Well, let's see how I die this time.
Here we go. Let's make this count.
Oh, we'll make it count, all right.
Very weird, man.
As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line of bright red blood.
Good, got the first hit.
She's
Ow!
unfazed by your onslaught.
Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you right back down to the basement floor.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
She almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you?
No!
That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me.
I don't really want to be here if I'm being honest.
It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart.
Okay.
You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
What kind of princess are you?
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win.
She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action.
Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her.
Bait an opening and outmaneuver her, strike her at the heart head on. Run. Try baiting her. I don't think it'll work, but give it a go.
You push yourself off the ground and attack the princess, trying to bait an opening. You do your best to outplay her, slashing out and leaving red cuts in the tattered remains of her white dress.
These are not
You
good
have little
sounds.
room to maneuver. For every glancing blow you manage to land, she slams you against the wall in retaliation, each impact threatening to be the last.
This weak little dance isn't working. Just toughen up and overpower her.
She's throwing us around like a ragdoll. I think overpowering her is a little out of the question.
Did you think you could stop me with a few cuts?
No.
All this dancing around is doing nothing but annoying me. I own this place, and I own you.
The princess's arm shoots forward, her palm wrapping around your head, fingers gripping your skull.
How disappointing.
She squeezes, the pressure unbearable as her fingers dig into your scalp. The last thing you hear is the unsettling crack of your skull
Oh.
and the sickening churn of what was your grey matter.
Yeah.
Everything goes dark,
And you die.